How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Transformers review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 1992 Predator Stalker figure. Now, this figure was released only in the European, Canadian, Australian markets back in the day, but we did finally get this mold released in the United States in 1997, part of the Machine Wars line that was a KB Toy Store exclusive, but this time he was redubbed as Soundwave, and then later on we got him again in the 2003 Universe line as Soundwave, also packaged with Space Case. But Stalker here, being part of the Predators team, is the only land-based vehicle that's on the team, which kind of odd, but it works. The rest of the team members, Skyquake being the leader, you got Talon, Falcon, Skydive, and Snare, and then Lonely Stalker here, who's on the ground. But his vehicle mode's not too bad. I do like the coloring. You got some nice molded in detail on the plastic. It's supposed to be some type of ICBM, missile carrier of some sort, but it's not too bad. You got some plastic wheels, so it does roll. And you got the nice Decepticon symbols, even though you can't see them, because I got him hidden with the missiles. He does come with 5 of these missiles. I do have 6 on him. He technically should come with 7. You have 2 pegs on each side on the back of the vehicle, and then you have 1 on each side, as you can see there. And then he also has a missile firing feature gun, which, as you can see, is gold plastic, and I'm not going to really feature the missile firing just because gold plastic spring doesn't lead to nice things. That's pretty good, don't you think? But the main thing about this is the fact that that small handle right there is notorious for breaking. So that's the biggest gripe with this thing. But all right, you can, though, if you like, again, I'm not going to do it, you can plug in the gun on the back. On right there's a little peg hole on either side, so that's kind of nice. But now, as far as the gimmick, all these later G1 figures had gimmicks, the Lightformers, the Turbo Masters, and the Predators here. They have a gimmick which utilizes this missile piece right here, which is a mega visor. Skyquake also has it. You can take the smaller jets, or the smaller figures, and you can put them on top here. And then you can see different kind of schematics, battle scenes, and such through the little scope there. So for Stalker, see if my camera will hopefully pick it up. You can see his nemesis, which is Rotor Storm. Come on. There's the schematic. And you can kind of see it says August USA, Marvel, Takara, Yoki. I think that's really cool. Different idea as far as gimmicks. And I do wish that I had some of the smaller planes. I haven't got those guys in yet, but I'll showcase that when I do a review of those guys later on. But I do recommend utilizing Stalker's Mega Visor because of Skyquake, which you'll see in my Skyquake review, that his Mega Visor is predominantly made up of gold plastic. And the means of attaching the plane on there, you're going to just shatter that Mega Visor. But, okay, I digress there. Let's transform them now, which is really simple. Take that off. You can leave everything else on. You're going to turn it to the underside, open up these panels, and just rotate his legs around. Just close them up, and then just twist his waist piece around. And there is no gold plastic on the actual mold here, so you don't have to worry about like the rotation there. I mean, like if you're familiar with Pyro, that you do that, he's gone. The word obliterator that he's part of, yeah, that actually holds true. And then on the back here, what you're going to do is just kind of flip up the sides, and then so you can extend out his arms, and then you're just going to rotate them around. Take the top piece there of the tank, rotate it around, reveals his chest, and then just pop up his head, lock it into place, and there you have Stalker. You got the nice light piping, which you're not going to be able to see, but yeah, you can see. where it would be coming through. Give him back his missile, which will just become like a shoulder missile now. And again, you can plug in his gun in his hands, but I'm not going to do that. As far as articulation, it's mainly in his arms and his waist. You can rotate his arms around 360 degrees. Kind of have this motion in the elbow, but that was part of the transformation. Nothing in the head. Again, there is the waist swivel. Legs, if you wanted to, you can just open up the panel, kind of like G2 Megatron. And you can give him, I guess, a walking pose. But it's not too bad. All right, let's take a look at some comparisons. All right, up first, we'll take a look at Machine Wars Soundwave again. And I plan on getting the Universe version. I do like the coloring on that. It's a little bit brighter. Not as bright as Stalker. The gimmicks, though, are still lacking, but oh well. It does come with Space Case, and it's okay. All right, let's bring in his rival, Rotor Storm. And they match up nicely as far as size. And then lastly, here is Mech Ideas, not Twin Twist. And you can see that I have his alternate face on there. And if you're familiar with the last Animal Records, you know the relationship between these two. And I'll just leave it at that. But closing thoughts on Stalker. Really nice piece to have. I do recommend him if you can find him for cheap. He does have quite a bit of accessories. You have his gun. And remember that it is gold plastic, so you want it to make sure that that handle's not busted. But it's really not a piece that I'd even utilize. I'm not even going to put it in there. Just because I'm afraid that's going to break. He does have the 5 missiles, even though you see that I have 6 again, but he does have 5. He does have the big, large missile / mega visor, and then he's got the little radar dish there to make him complete. But really great figure, and if you're like me who bought the Machine Wars back in '97, it's nice to finally like, oh, that's what the gimmicks were, and they actually, you know, functioning and all that kind of stuff. And he looks really cool. I do like the look of the latter kind of G1 going into G2 molds. But all right, so that's it for Stalker. Thanks again for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for more. Take care, and I'll talk to everyone later.